Hey everyone, this is Godzilla, and today I'm gonna be showing you my haul from G-Fest XXIX. These names are getting a lot more different, a lot more weird. And this year, instead of back in 2022, instead of showing you what I got on the days, as you can see I'm in my room, I'm gonna be showing you all of them now. And also, unlike 2022, I'm just going to show you them as I take them out of take them off my floor. So yeah, let's start this whole showing business. First off, we have the Bandai Ghidorah. This guy here was actually my last and purchase from G-Fest, and this. And I love this. I really like this guy. Very large wings. I am still figuring out how to fit them on my shelves. Next is the Movie Monster series Baggin. I've been actually wanting this guy for quite a while, and now I finally got him. Thank you, G-Fest. You're my main service of getting figures that I want but hard to get. Next is the Titanic Creations Gorgo. This for Titanic Creations' first articulated figure, they did a fantastic job. And Gorgo, I don't know what her gender is, I'm just gonna say she. And she comes with a mini Gorgo. Next, we have the Universal Studios Japan exclusive Shin Godzilla. Really, the only difference is that his dorsal plates are in kind of like gradient of purple, and the tail has like subtle shades of purple in the crevices as well. Next, we have one of its kind, a Rhino in Jirus, or however you say it. I say Jirus. And this is not just any Jirus. This is from the vendor, which, from what I remember, makes custom like commissions and such. This is a burning Godzilla style in Jirus. And I really like the idea, because Jirus is really just a modified in Godzilla suit, so it makes sense to make a Jirus that looks like burning Godzilla. Next is the Movie Monster series King Ghidorah The Ride, and I really like this guy a lot. I really like him. Next is the Ultraman Monster Bandai series, or whatever it's called, and Galza. Recently, I have been kind of getting into Ultraman a little bit, and this is one of a few Ultraman-related figures I got. Next is the Bandai Gigantron, and she looks really good. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Next is the Bandai Movie Monster series Heisei King Ghidorah, and Bandai did a really good job remastering their Heisei King Ghidorah mold. Next is the Bandai Movie Monster series Godzilla Evolved, and despite what some people say, which are negative and stuff, which I personally don't agree with, I really like him. And is it just me, or is his tail longer? Now, I'll be right back. I'm just going to quickly grab in my 2019. Okay, I am back. And just by a very short bit, probably because in 2019's more and curved, and his is more flat. And he's also actually a bit taller. And so yeah. Next up is the Bandai Movie Monster Series Titanosaurus. And it looks really good. There's really good paintwork here. Next is the Bandai Movie Monster Series Masugoji or in Godzilla 1963. Really good, and I'm glad that they're remaking figures from the 50th anniversary memorial box, because I'm pretty sure that this one was in that. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Next is the Bandai Fusion series in Gigan. And this is really good, and on camera he does seem more cyan, but with my eyes, he's more green than blue. Next is a Bandai Makira, and this one is taller than the others. And she's really good. Kind of the paint's been kind of scuffed up on the drill nose, but that's fine. Next is the Bandai Godzilla Jr. And I really like him. Really nice sculpt paint and the 9 years of stuff. Yeah. Next is a red and black Godzilla 2000. I don't know what brand he is. If anyone knows, please tell me in the comments if the comments are available to use, which probably will. Next is the Bandai Movie Monster Series Godzilla 1984. And I really like him. I can see why people really like this in mold. Yeah. Next is the Trendmasters and Godzilla. I'm not sure if this is from like the earlier lines from Trendmaster or from Doom Island. I'm not too sure. Next is the Bandai Movie Monster Series Odo Island or Godzilla or in Godzilla pre-irradiated version. And I really like him. I'm glad I got this guy. Next is the Movie Monster Series Kong from Godzilla vs. Kong, and I'm quite glad that I finally am getting vinyl figures for Kong, since before a couple days ago, and I had no vinyl Kongs. Next is the Movie Monster Series Kong with Beast Glove. Yes, you heard me right. I got two Kongs in the same couple of days. And just like with Godzilla Mall, despite what people say, I really like this guy. And there are differences, like the beard is longer, and the scratches are there, that's obvious, and the arms, that's obvious, and he's actually a little taller. Yeah. Next is the Bandai Movie Monster Series Heisei Godzilla, and he's really good. I really like him. Next is the Bandai Movie Monster Series Godzilla 1993, the one that goes woo. Really like this guy. Don't have many vinyl Showa Godzillas in my collection. Next is the Bandai Movie Monster Series Muto, or just Muto, since it's the only one in the line. And in the story, short story, this was the very last Muto in the dealer's room. Well, the action figure, that has all the action figures and such. There were two this year, in case you didn't know. There's one for figures and one for art. Next is the movie monster series Godzilla Equalis. And he is so very long. Nice, he has a swivel tail. I didn't know that. Next is the Bandai movie monster series Godzilla Amphibia. And thanks to getting this guy and him, I finally have all the forms of Godzilla Ultima. Next are some small band and movie monster series figures from the 9 yards of Batra and Godzilla and Heisei Godzilla. I think specifically the one from 1992. And my last 3 are vinyl Ultraman from Ultraman Rising, and finally Belial. I'm just gonna say Belial. I really like all 3 of these guys. So that was my G-Fest haul of 2024. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Anyways, have a nice day.